Hello everyone, it's Sal, Stretford Post. How you all doing? And welcome to the live watch along between Bayern Munich and PSG in the Champions League. Proper football is back now, guys. We are back with proper football. None of that malarkey from last night. We're done with that. I'm just about recovered from that, to be honest with you. That has actually scarred me mentally watching that game yesterday. It was awful. But we're here today, guys. We're here right now to concentrate on the beautiful game. We had the ugly yesterday. We're going to have the beautiful today. At least we hope so anyway, guys. Before I start, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Smash a like on the video. Atmosphere is buzzing. It's going to be a great game, of course. 5-4 in aggregate to PSG. I'm looking for a great game, guys. Don't forget to smash a like, guys. Let's get through the lineups, of course, guys, real quickly for you guys. Let's get through all these lineups. Let me just get this up for you guys. So, when we look at the Bayern Munich lineup, couple of shocks in the Bayern Munich lineup, to be honest with you. This is the Bayern Munich lineup. There is Stanisic as the right back. We've got Upamecano, Tar and Lima. No Davies today. Kimmich and Pavlovic, of course, in the midfield. Olise, Musiala and Diaz is the three guys with Harry Kane there. That is the team for Bayern Munich. In regards to PSG got Safanov in goals. Emery. Guys, no Hakimi. No Hakimi, quite shocking. Marquinhos, Pacho, Mendes as the left back, of course. Ruiz, Vitinha, Neves, Dewey, Dembele, and Kvaratskhelia as the strikers, guys. So that is the lineups for the games. We're looking forward to a good game, guys. But also, we're here to chat. We're here to have a good time. We're here to enjoy the game and relax a little bit. Man United have already done what we need to do this season. Anything you want to ask me, go fire away, guys. I'm all ears and I'm open. I'm an open book today. That's what I am, an open book. But big up everyone, guys. I really appreciate everyone turning up today. Absolutely lovely to have you here, of course, guys. Should be a good game. My prediction for the game is I'm going to go with, guys, I'm going to be bold. I'm going to be bold. I'm going to be brave. I'm going to say 3-3. That's what I'm going to say. I think this game will be 3-3. That's why, and PSG will go through just about. Now, obviously, there's the argument. And guys, look, we have to be real here. And Arsenal fans have to be real. Nobody in Europe wants Arsenal to win the Champions League apart from Arsenal fans. Let me tell you that. Nobody in Europe wants Arsenal to win this Champions League apart from Arsenal fans. I haven't seen anyone online anywhere who doesn't support Arsenal who want Arsenal to win the league. Most people want PSG or Bayern Munich to win it purely for the fact that they play football, not rugby. You know what I mean? At the end of the day. And then when you're looking at the shenanigans, the way Arsenal did their thing yesterday and stuff like that. Do you know what I mean? Absolutely. But look, you know, the way they did it as well. Do you know what I mean? It's ridiculous, guys. Let me just get this sorted out. I hope everyone is well, though. Thank you, everyone who's joined me today, guys, of course. I hope everyone is good. Hope everyone is fine, of course, guys. Let's hope we do it. But look, Arsenal are not going to win it. They're not going to win it. They better not win it. And one of these teams better win it. I'm telling you, guys. Let me just say hello to the community. Hope everyone is good. Good to see everyone in the stream, guys. Hope you're all doing well. Thank you so much, Yale. Again, good to see you. Thank you so much, all bars one. Appreciate that. Thank you very much. Ephraim, good evening, sir. I hope you're doing well, Ephraim. Good to see you, mate. Evening, Bobby. What's going on, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Jay, good morning, good evening, good night. How you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Good to see you. Jay, finally a good Champions League game to watch. Finally some proper football, mate. Honestly, yesterday. And there's talk, guys. There's talk about a golden Champions League that Arsenal are going to get if they win this undefeated. Man United have won the Champions League twice undefeated, one of which was a treble, the second of which was a Champions League and League double. We didn't get a gold Champions League. What's going on? Do they have to invent everything for Arsenal? It does make me laugh, doesn't it, in my opinion? Big up, Sanjay. How you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Good to see Creeping Death. What's going on, January? Been looking forward to this game more than Christmas. Big up, my friend. Good to see. Hopefully, if it's half as good as the game last time, we're in for a treat today. Afternoon, my brother Marcus. How you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing well. It's good to see everyone in the house. Benny, what's going on, brother? Hope you're doing. Would love Bayern to win just so I can see Harry Kane smash Arsenal in the final. Good evening, everyone. Can you imagine? Bayern get to the final and Harry Kane scores the winner? I think that's a win for Tottenham. That's a win for Tottenham for me. I don't think Arsenal would be able to live that down. Absolutely not. The only golden thing Arsenal are getting is a golden shower when they get pissed on in the final. Come on, man. I hope so, man. For the sake of football, Bayern PSG have to do the business. They have to. I'm sorry, guys. We have to. The way that Arsenal play football, I've got nothing against Arsenal Football Club, but the way they play football, guys, yesterday, in my view, was nothing short of a disgrace. And the way they acted to try and cheat at the end and stuff like that is ridiculous. Jay, I read that we might look at a player Gonzalo Ramos on loan with an option opinion to buy it as a support striker for Sesko. Other teams always do that with our players. Man United have been linked to Ramos a lot of times, one of which was a loan a few months ago. We were linked to him in January on loan, weren't we? I just can't see Man United doing it, as smart as it might be in regards to the striker situation. I can't see Man United doing any loans. I really can't. Man United are not very good at loans either. I mean, I can't remember the last real loan, Sabitzer, that we done, which was quite successful. I think, yeah, it was Sabitzer, wasn't it? I don't think that would be a bad idea if it's going to save money, which they're going to be looking at. It's not a bad idea. And I still rate Gonzalo Ramos. But the thing with Gonzalo Ramos is on the bench. And for PSG, he wouldn't want to go to Man United to be on the bench. Do you know what I mean? He would want to go to Man United to play. That's the thing, isn't it? Big up Alex, how you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Good to see you. Big up everyone in the stream, of course. Good to see everyone here, guys. Looking forward to a very, very good game. Finally, guys, because yesterday was awful. I'll be honest, guys. Do you know today I've been like a zombie? I don't know why I've been like a zombie, right? I've been like a zombie. I've been like, soon as I lay my head down on the sofa, I'm like, I'm knocked out. I'm gone. You know what I mean? I've never been like that. I think yesterday really put the nail in. Like, honest to God. Ryan, hi Sal. Arsenal could win the double. That can't be happen. It can't happen. This is why Man United need to be back, because Man United would never let that happen. They would never let Arsenal get that far to even dream of that happening. Absolutely not. We're getting ready for the kickoff, guys. It looks like Bayern will kick off. Bayern have kicked off this game, guys. Let's get it in. Let's have a good game, guys. Hopefully, Bayern do the business. Let me sort this out. Yeah. There we go. Let's go, guys. Good game. Look, in my opinion, who has more chance to beat Arsenal in the final? That's for me. That is who I want to win. The team that has the best chance to beat Arsenal in the final is the team that I want to win. I personally think that PSG has the best chance to beat Arsenal. Plainly because of the fact that I've seen Arsenal beat Bayern quite comfortably, you know, and I know that a final is different. A final is absolutely different. I know that the pressure is going to be on. The experience that these two teams have got, either one of them will beat Arsenal. 9 times out of 10, I think. But I think if you're going to analyze it and say which team has the best chance of winning the final, I say PSG all day long. This is a new kit from Bayern Munich, by the way, just thought I'll advertise it for you. This kit was released now, just recently. This is the first time they're wearing this kit, Bayern Munich, for 2026-27 kit for Bayern Munich. They're wearing today. I wonder if Man United are gonna wear their new jersey this season for the rest of the season. You know that they release it early sometimes. Jay, it's crazy that Liverpool let Diaz go, quality player. And the funny thing is that Liverpool fans don't rate him. I can't believe it. I thought he was one of their players this season, last season. I thought he was brilliant. I don't understand it. I really don't. I think they're just trying to be in denial. Here come PSG, though. PSG have started well here, holding Bayern back. PSG got another goal that is tough for Bayern because that would be 2. For me, it's PSG. I agree with that one. Big up, Chow. Hope you're doing well. Imagine if Kane beats Arsenal. They'll never live it down, mate. They'll never live it down. Look, imagine West Ham beat Arsenal. This is the thing, right? I've seen a lot of celebrations, premature celebrations, dancing going on and things like that. What's going on, guys? When Man United reached the finals, when we go to the Champions League final, we weren't jumping up and down dancing. You didn't see Alex Ferguson dancing, did you? I mean, here come 1-0 to PSG already. 1-0, great goal. That's what I'm talking about. Dembele with the strike, guys. PSG are 1-0 up already, guys. Fantastic start. Just what the doctor ordered. Already the kind of game that we are looking at, guys. Absolutely brilliant. PSG have scored already. Great goal. Very, very well played. Here we go again. Here we go, creeping in. This is what we're talking about. This is proper football, guys. This is proper football. You know what I mean? This is embarrassing for Arsenal. This is embarrassing. The way this play. Great play for Kvaratskhelia. He gets into the box. Unmarked, though, Dembele. Fantastic finish. Neuer, no chance. Great goal. Look. Why didn't we sign Kvaratskhelia, guys? Why didn't we sign him? So bloody good. I said it when he was playing at Napoli. I said we should have got him. You know what I mean? It's already a better game than Arsenal. Already, I'm awake. You know what I mean? I ain't got no coffee today. I knew I wouldn't need coffee today. Definitely. PSG humble to humble. Come on, man. You know, Ryan, me, you together, brother. We need to do a epic hate watch on the final. An epic generational hate watch is going to happen on the 30th of May. And right here, we're going to be doing the hate watch against Arsenal because I will be a PSG or Bayern Munich. You never know. I will be a PSG or Bayern Munich fan for one day. I'm telling you right now because I never do that. But for that day on the 30th of May, for every football fan around the world to get together, right, and do the damn thing. Support PSG or support Bayern if you get there. It looks like PSG at the moment. PSG has started like a house on fire. This is why I like PSG. This is why I like PSG because imagine this was the final. Imagine Arsenal playing against this PSG side. They ain't got a prayer. What are they going to do with Martinelli and Saka? What are they going to do with them? Nah, come on. They're going to absolutely sweep the floor with them. Absolutely. And I hope it's like the game Inter Milan last season. I want them to dig the nail in that Arsenal coffin so deep that they'll never forget it, ever. I'm telling you right now. They've been going way over the top. Way over the top. They're celebrating. Look, guys, they lose to West Ham, right? It's in Man City's hands. West Ham have to win. And this is what we're talking about. And they're celebrating like they've won the league already. If I was a West Ham player or fan, I'll be saying, look at them. Look at Arsenal celebrating like they've already beaten us. That's what I'll be saying to them. You know what I mean? That would be my team talk. Anyway, 1-0 to PSG. 6-4 on aggregate, guys. By all means, not over. Here come Bayern Munich. Lima. Olise. It's not over, though. One back here by Bayern, by PSG. Big up, Chow. Arsenal will put 10 men behind the ball against PSG. They can do that. They can do that. That's what Inter Milan tried. That's what they did last season. Look what happened to them. You know, they can by all means do that. They're going to lose eventually. You know, many teams have played against PSG and done the same thing and fouled. Another thing about PSG, and I think this is very important, right? I think that their manager's better than company. The manager is better. And in these sort of games, you know, these games where the games are going to be tight, they're going to be tactical and things like that, especially in finals, the best manager will win generally. You know what I mean? The best manager will win. The best manager, Luis Enrique against company is no match, really, isn't it? And when you think about tactics, tactical nous and things like that. Saeed was released videos yesterday. It's called Every Team to Unify to Hate Watch Again. Yeah, I agree with Saeed here. I agree 100% with Saeed. We all need to unify against this travesty that would be Arsenal winning the Champions League. We all need to get together. It's not only about Arsenal Football Club. It's the way they play football, the smugness of their fans. We need to get together to put all our energies, all our differences to one side. Just one time, guys. Put all our differences to one side and let's do this hate watch against Arsenal on the 30th of May. That's what we need to do. We're all going to be doing it. We're all going to be united. That's what it is, guys. And you know what? Hopefully we all get involved together. And we hope that Arsenal don't. I can't, guys, think about it, though. Think about putting this PSG side up against Arsenal. I just can't see Arsenal doing it. Unless there's some kind of red card or VAR ridiculous decision, I can't see Arsenal beating this team. I really can't. Here comes Kvaratskhelia. Fantastic player he is. Very good player. Why do I want Luis Enrique? This is why I want Luis Enrique. Luis Enrique turns up, man. Luis Enrique turns up. I remember when I was we beat PSG with 2 Lukaku goals and a goal at Air Rashford. What a game. We actually beat PSG twice in 2 years, didn't we? We beat them 2-1 as well, twice when we were in the black and white shirt. Do you remember? We beat them in the pink shirt. We beat them with the black and white shirt. The pink shirt was amazing because we came from 2-0 down to beat them 3-1. We went through on away goals. still one of our best performances in the last 10 years, to be honest with you. It was a great game. Unfortunately, we got knocked out the next round, so it made it all pointless, didn't it? But yeah, look, that game, and then we beat them. I think we're the only English club to go there and win in the last 10 years. If I'm not wrong, I think we are. Ephraim, I agree. CJ Arifa, they will humble Arsenal. What I would do with PSG, if I was PSG right now, if they get through this game, right, rest all your players. Prepare for that Arsenal game, right? Prepare for that Arsenal game. Rest all your players. Anyway, Kimmich is going to be taking a free kick here. No, he's not. It's going to be passed short here. Oh, that was a bit weird there. Who took that? That was a bit of a strange free kick. Remember, Ralph was suggested to the board to assign Luis Diaz over Alvarez. Yeah. One of the big mistakes we made was getting rid of Ralph Ragnick. Not only them two players, many players around Europe. He advised Jan Diamande when he was young as well. He's done a few things. Castillo as well. A number of players as well. He recommended to Manchester United. One of the most stupid decisions we made, but that was the board, wasn't it? As soon as you call out the board, they're very sensitive, and then they get rid of him, don't they? It's ridiculous. Dembele, 7 goals in 12 matches. He's on fire. He's on fire this season. Obviously, Dembele went to Barcelona. Didn't quite work out for him, but you know what? This season he's really been, last couple of seasons, he got the Ballon d'Or, didn't he, last season? He really has been on fire. He's been one of the most improved players in Europe, as Jay says. Dembele has improved since joining PSG, and Barcelona, when he was at Barcelona, he was made of glass, always injured. Yeah, it's all about circumstances and the environment as well, isn't it? Teams, maybe it's Barcelona, maybe Barcelona the problem, but he was made of glass. Because I remember when Man United were linked to him, do you remember? And I remember everyone was saying, no, we can't sign Dembele. No chance we're going to sign Dembele. He's made of glass, He's made amends, hasn't he? PSG are doing something right. That's what you get when you're owned by Qatar. You see what I mean? PSG are doing something right. Big up Sal in the chat. Big up, my friend. Hope you're doing well. I prefer PSG in the final since I put Arsenal to the sword. I've had my reservations with this Bayern's defense since Arsenal can easily scumbag accept goal win. I agree, man. There's something about this PSG side that reminds me a little bit, not quite, but a little bit like the Barcelona side of a couple of with the Messis and the Iniestas, the Xavis and Busquets. It reminds me of that team there. It reminds me of that Barcelona team. This PSG side reminds me of that. And I think that the fact that PSG played in the final last year, the fact that Arsenal never played in the final, none of these players have played in the final. The last Champions League final was 2006. The last time they were in a European final, they lost 4-0 to Chelsea. So my thing would be, right, this PSG side would sweep the floor with them. And at least I hope so, because the good thing coming out of this game, this Arsenal going through, is the fact that there's some purpose now in it. There's some purpose in this game now. There's a meaning to this game. And this is personal for me. I do not want Arsenal to win the Champions League. I'm telling you guys right now, this is it. Signed, sealed, delivered. I am doing the most epic hate watch on the 30th of May. And I don't do hate watches. But this one is going to be a hate watch. But usually I'm not bothered. But this one is going to be the biggest hate watch of all time for me. Yeah, I mean, it's an all-time and generational. Big up, Sam. What's going on? Amad Diallo would light up in the French league as Monaco. Don't know about that. AS Monaco. Very good, Sam. I don't think he'll light up anything, to be honest with you. Monaco, very good players. They've got very good players. He would light up somewhere like Saint Etienne, maybe. Who is your top 5 managers in the world? Luis Enrique, number 1 at the moment. Pep Guardiola, I would have to say, number 2. Number 3 is Nagelsmann. Number 4 will probably be, I'd probably say, who else is there around? Still Ancelotti, still managing. So Ancelotti at the moment. Number 5, Ancelotti should be up there, definitely. Number 5 for me, I don't know who the number 5 is. I'm not going to say Arteta because he hasn't won anything yet. Here comes Elise. Corner to Bayern Munich. Oh, it's a goal kick. No, it's a goal kick. This is proper football, not the anti-football. Football, guys, that football which was played yesterday should have been illegal. There should have been a warning before. There should have been a 15 rated or something like that, or 18 rated. It was an awful watch. It was an awful watch. Guys, it was like I felt violated. I felt like my time has been wasted. And we're talking about 180 minutes of that we watched, plus probably about 200 minutes of football we watched. Right. And we never get that 200 minutes back, you know. This one has been a pleasure. You know, you can already see the quality. You can already see both teams are going for it. Here comes Elise. Elise on the right, another very, very good player. He's improved as well. I mean, even I know he was good at Crystal Palace, but since he's gone to Bayern Munich, he's jumped leaps and bounds, man. He's gone up to the next level. He's definitely gone up to the next level for me. He was very good at Crystal Palace, but since he's gone to Bayern, it's just gone next. That's what we're talking about. Ahmed would be good back at Sunderland. He had a good loan spell there, but that was in the Championship, obviously. But I don't think that'd be a bad move for him. I agree. I think if Man United can get a good fee for him, I'll sell him. I would. I don't think I would keep him. How much would Ahmed go for? 40 million, 45? Take that all day long. We can reinvest that on someone else. Absolutely. I would take that all day long. Definitely, guys. 100%. Here come Bayern into the box. They've come back into the game a little bit. That's a good chance. Oh, it's a good block, good defending there by Bayern Munich. One back here again by Bayern. They've got the grit beneath their teeth now. Kimmich. Foul. Oh, nice little nutmeg from Kvaratskhelia. Kvaratskhelia on the break here, guys. This is where Bayern have to be very careful. Kvaratskhelia. Oh, he's in the box. He's in the box. Is it a chance? And it's going to be a corner. Good play from Kvaratskhelia. Alex. At least it will be a two-legged final. At least it isn't a two-legged final. Yeah, exactly. It's a neutral ground, Champions League. Champions League. It's a neutral ground. What's going on here? Yeah. I think if PSG get the next goal was so important. If PSG get the next goal, it's over, guys. If PSG get the next goal, I can see it being 3 or 4-0. You remember when Real Madrid played Bayern Munich? I think it was about 10 years ago, and Real Madrid won 4-0 at the Alliance Arena. You remember that? And Ronaldo scored a couple. Yeah. Go on, PSG. Everything PSG are. Everything they are, everything that PSG represent is brilliant for me. I think they're fantastic in every way. Let me just see this, guys. I'm just why is it gone? The match has gone some next level. It skipped various chapters. So corner to PSG, guys. With 16 minutes on the clock. What's going on with this? It keeps going back and forth. This thing keeps going back and forth. It's my coverage. Sorry, guys. It's my coverage. It's going like next level. Jay, Arsenal fans will be on the toilet after watching this game. Yeah, I have no sympathy. You know what? I'll be rubbing it in. If you have the best diet as a footballer, you will probably have less injuries. Yeah, you have to look after yourself. Look at Ryan Giggs and look at Alessandro Pirlo, Cristiano Ronaldo, and all them lot. I mean, what you do when you're young, I would say to everyone, what you do when you're young affects you when you're older. I don't want Arsenal winning anything alone the Champions League. Guys, I'm a West Ham fan at the weekend. I'm a West Ham fan. I'm sorry, guys. I'm a West Ham fan at the weekend. I can't be anything else but a West Ham fan. Sorry, guys, but that's what's going to happen. I will be a West Ham fan. Let me just sort this out. Throw in on the near side for PSG. I did say 3-3, by the way. My score's still on. I did say 3-3. I think it will be a draw today. And PSG will go through. Big up everyone on the stream, guys. Don't forget to smash a like if you're, on the way in. If you're new, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Team subscribe, guys. If you can be as kind. If you're new, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Thank you everyone who's joined me today, of course, for this semi-final second leg. 6-4 on aggregate to PSG at the moment, guys. They've got a 2-goal lead. Let's not forget as well. I know that Bayern Munich came back into the game last time, right? But they did capitulate, didn't they? For a little brief period. They did sort of collapse, didn't they? Sam. Hopefully Crystal Palace and Nottingham Forest win a trophy and Arsenal have trophy this season. I hope so, mate. I think most of the people, apart from Arsenal fans, what I'm reading, most of the people in football don't want Arsenal to win the league. Unless you're an undercover Arsenal fan, which some are. There are some undercover Arsenal fans. Believe it or not. You look at PSG's squad as well. It's a strong squad. Come on. Yeah, I do think the next goal is so important. I think if PSG get that second goal, I think it's game over, man. But here come Bayern. Bayern equalise, it's game on. Alex, a team who has never won a pedigree should stay humble. Huh? They will never stay humble, man. They will never stay humble. They're the most arrogant, delusional team I've ever seen. Varishkelia, and it's straight at the goalkeeper. Donna Sam and Footy Judge Mo, Terry Flewis, Arsenal to win trophies. I don't know. I know that Don loves Liverpool. I don't know whether they've been told to support Arsenal. I mean, if they were raised in London like I was, they would be not supporting Arsenal. I mean, and most people around the world actually know that Arsenal are the most unbearable fan base in Europe. Everywhere I go, whether I'm in Italy, whether I'm in the UAE, everyone tells me Arsenal are the most unbearable team in Europe, And most people support Arsenal because they get likes and clicks. That's why. It's as simple as that. I'm being real. Here we go. Here come Bayern. Oh, unlucky. Unlucky there. Unlucky for Luis Diaz. Luis Diaz has been their most dangerous player for me in the last 2 legs. He's been incredible the last 2 legs. Luis Diaz has been brilliant. But he's been the only one for me that's been looking, quite good. In the world, the worst. In the world, yeah. Everywhere you go in the world, Alex, everywhere you go, you talk about Arsenal fans. People who know football in Africa, in Asia, in Italy, wherever I go, America. People who watch football, they go, why are Arsenal fans so unbearable? Why are they so unbearable? What is wrong with Arsenal fans? Yeah, I mean, and they all say the same thing. There's nothing wrong with the football club. And this is what I try to talk to Arsenal fans about. I say, it's nothing wrong with your football club. It's to do with the fans. That's what it is. Now, I will be supporting PSG or Bayern Munich in that final like it was Manchester United. I'm telling you right now. I'm going to be supporting West Ham at the weekend like it's Manchester United because the way they've acted this week, my goodness me. Golden Champions League. Golden Champions League. Unbelievable. Imagine the arrogance to suggest something like that when other teams have done it before. Many times, you know what I mean? Been undefeated in the Champions League. I mean, can you imagine the arrogance that you must have to think that Arsenal deserve a golden Champions League? Is there one rule for them and one for... Look, let's get this fact straight, right? Yesterday, there should have been 2 penalties for Atletico Madrid. I'm surprised it's gone under the carpet. No one talking about it. You see what I mean? I don't want Arsenal fans 1 minute talking about refereeing decisions. I don't want them talking about referee. No more refereeing arguments with Arsenal fans. No, because yesterday was an evident that the result, the decisions go their way. You know what I mean? Oh, great play there. Great play through the middle there from João Neves. It comes out here on the wing, guys. Musiala, Dembele, Doué, is Vitinha. The two players, for João Neves and Vitinha, those two players there. That's going to be a foul to PSG. No. Play on. So Shunsuke Nakamura was a fantastic Japanese footballer. Yes, he was. Didn't he play for Celtic? Japanese are going to be the dark horses in the World Cup for me. I think they're going to be one of the surprise teams. I think if anyone has improved, it's Japan. Their football has improved immensely. And I think they're going to be a threat in the World Cup. Trust me, no one wants to play Japan. And even the last World Cup, didn't they beat Germany as well? South Korea as well, they're pretty good. We've actually misheard the club name. It's actually Arseholes FC, absolutely. Arteta, Arsenal, Arteta, Arson. They've got something with arse. I don't know. They've got an obsession, haven't they? Anyway, here come Vitinha, Kvaratskhelia, Upamecano, back to Kvaratskhelia as the danger man. Mandem, what's going on, my friend? If anyone's surprised that Arsenal don't know the history of the Champions League, of course they think that they've been given a gold Champions League. They're stupid, mate. They are stupid, Mandem. They have got the audacity to say who else has done it. We're the first person. Do they actually look at Google? Do they actually know? Man United done it in '99. Man United done it in 2008, and other teams have done it as well. Man City did it when they won the treble. Man City done it as well. They just talk so much crap. Japan will win the World Cup. I have a bet, 66-1. They're a good team, mate. You know, the one thing about Japan, and I've been to Japan, I said it yesterday, is that when they put their head to something, they generally get good at it. And they've been preparing for this for a long time. Win the World Cup is a bit of a stretch. I still think on a one-off game, England and Spain will beat them. On the one-off game, serious game. But, yeah. Oh, who's on the floor at the moment? But you never know. It does depend on the draw. But if there's going to be one surprise team, well, there's two surprise teams for me, I think. Norway and Japan. Those are the two teams I think might surprise a few people. Even Henri, who I like, talks about Arsenal like they're prime Barca. I know, mate. I know. It's ridiculous. They embarrassed football yesterday. I'm sorry. They embarrassed English football yesterday, guys. I'm sorry. They embarrassed English football. Japanese food is outstanding. It's all right, mate. Maybe a katsu curry. I've been to Japan. It's a little bit overrated, mate. For me, it's not my favorite. No, I prefer other dishes. Depends what you like, innit? I don't. I think apart from katsu curry for me, maybe a bit of sushi here and there. Tempura sushi, maybe dynamite shrimp rolls. I don't know if that is Japanese, but yeah, I've been to Japan. Yeah, strange place. I would advise people to visit it because I'm not going to say much. But here come Elise. Oh, very good opportunity. Very good shot from Elise. I hope Lee Kane from PSG comes on. He's a good player. Could be a Premier League in the future. Probably. But this is what I'm talking about, Jay. Why are we not scouting in South Korea and Japan? You know, I mentioned one this morning that we're looking at, but he's a 17-year-old young player, right? Nishioka. He's a 17-year-old young player. I mentioned him this morning, but why are we not scouting there more effectively? I don't know, you know. Still 1-0, guys. Nowhere near as entertaining as the first game, but you know what? The game is still more entertaining than last night's. That's all I would say. Free kick to Bayern Munich. That is a nice kit from PSG. That is a very nice kit from PSG. Kimmich with the free kick. Out to Tar. Tar's going to pass it to Upamecano. Upamecano takes it out of the defense. Very good. Just look at how every one player works. It is. I just think that when it gets into the latter stages, they'll be defeated. I think they've got that, but they've got a couple of weaknesses there. I think physicality is one of them. Goalkeeper's another one. I think England will beat them. Spain will beat them. France will beat them. Ryan, in a competitive game, like if it was a quarterfinal, semi-final, absolutely. Georgian brand is a great brand. What do you mean, Georgian brand? Jordan brand? You mean their kit or their shirt? Creeping death. Financially, it's sensible to scout Asian players. Look how many South Koreans suddenly followed Tottenham. It's not only that; it's the work ethic. Look at John Ji-sung Park. Look how hard he worked at Man United. You know, you look at that and you think that they have a different level mentality. They work. They're not mercenaries. They're not crybabies. They just get on with the job and they do the job effectively. You know, and they actually play 100%. You know, United have been linked to Kubo for a while. Richard, over a year, Man United have been linked to Kubo. Is it the Real Sociedad? Is it player? Yeah, Man United have been linked to Kubo for a while. He's all right. Kubo. He's a decent player. I don't think he's at the levels. Man United played against him a couple of years ago, if you remember. Yes, when you mentioned the young Japanese player, morning, I went on my Football Manager game to scout him, but forgot what team you said. Jubilo, mate. Jubilo. Jubilo. Vincent Company should sign Marcus Rashford for Bayern Munich. Is he good enough for them? All I know is that he probably won't come back to Man United. That's the most important thing. It's not about, Arsenal are overtaken Liverpool and City, becoming the richest club in England, for fuck's sake. I know. Can't stand Arsenal, man. Honestly, I can't stand Arsenal. I wish nothing but the worst for Arsenal. I'm being honest. I wish nothing but the worst for Arsenal. 30 minutes gone, guys. Got 15 minutes of this half to go. Bayern Munich are going crazy here. They're looking at handball. They're appealing for everything. They're appealing for everything, Bayern Munich. Let me have a look. That's not a penalty. Come on, man. He ain't even looking at the ball. He ain't even looking at the ball. You can't give a penalty for that. You can't give a penalty for that. Come on, common sense. He ain't even looking at the ball. He didn't even expect the ball to go that way. How can you give a penalty for that? Come on. You can't give a penalty for that, man. It was an accident. He weren't even looking at the ball. It's no intent. There's no intent. There's no intent, mate. Come on, you have to look at things real, man. Come on. Look at Company jumping up and down. He's an idiot. You have to look at real, man. Come on. Arsenal are like that toxic relationship you have. It was never in. Me and Arsenal go back 30 years, mate. Me and my relationship with Arsenal go back 30 years plus, man. That goes way back. I have never liked Arsenal. Never liked Arsenal. And the main reason why I never liked Arsenal is plainly because of their fans. You know, their fans. I don't like their fans at all. You know, their fans have never complimented Man United. They never compliment anyone else but themselves. Company is losing his shit. Yeah. I mean, if he thinks that's a penalty, I don't know where we go. Stanisic has been yellow carded. I think it's Tars that yellow carded. If he thinks that's a penalty, I don't know where we are here. I don't know where we go. He needs to start playing football. Stop trying to rely on that. And this is exactly why I prefer PSG in the final. You know, exactly why. Creeping death. Hilarious that gooners is now a slang for wanking. Top gooner suddenly means something completely different. Absolutely. Coutinho with the free kick. Can't stand them, mate. Coutinho with the free kick. Oh, almost 2-0. That was so close. That was so close. It was a good free kick. Was it João Neves who headed the ball back across the goal and almost got? Oh, is it a corner? I think he did get a touch. Yeah, Neuer got a touch on that. That's definitely a corner. That's definitely a corner. Definitely a corner for me. Yeah, it's a corner. 33 minutes on the clock, guys. Still 1-0 to PSG, 6-4 on aggregate. What is he doing, Man United? Why are Bayern Munich making this? He's saying stop people from throwing things on the floor. I don't know what Bayern are crying about. That was not a penalty. You can't give a penalty with someone who's got their back to the ball and then someone kicks it that way. No. Stupid. Bernard. I used to think that the standard referee in England was shit and safe until yesterday. I was very wrong. Yesterday was one of the most awful refereeing displays I've ever seen. Bernard, it was an awful performance yesterday. Atletico Madrid should have had 2 penalties straight up off the cuff. They should have had 2 penalties yesterday. Here come PSG then. Can they get another one before halftime? That's going to be another corner though. Is it? Yeah, it's another corner to PSG. And fans like Ty, who I don't think Ty is well, to be honest. I really don't think he's well. I think he's got a problem. I really do. Chow, I've never seen a manager jump like a clown after reaching a final and haven't even won the trophy. Exactly. Did you see Man United doing that? Doing that stupid little dance that he did? I mean, we've got receipts, guys. That's all I say. We've got receipts. And yeah, we're going to see who's going to be dancing. Do you know what I mean? And that's straight at the keeper. No way. Jay, I'm the same. I don't respect Arsenal, but I respect Arsene Wenger, the battles between him. I respect Arsene Wenger. I respect Arsenal Football Club. I do. I have nothing against Arsenal Football Club. It's the fans, mate, that irritate me. It has nothing to do with Arsenal as a football club. It's to do with the fans, man. It's the worst. Mark Gobi said that Manchester United is not far from coming back. Yeah, he's not far off. He's not far off. I don't think he'll be back next game. I think he might be back the game after. I don't think Sunderland is going to be back. Sunderland's going to be a difficult game. Sunderland's going to be a difficult game. Especially the fact that Man United mentality, subconsciously, they're thinking we've already qualified for the Champions League and stuff like that, So, big up, Greg. What's going on, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Only Leeds has worse fans than Arsenal's in the Premier League, but that's for a very different reason. Leeds fans, it's more of an aggressive rivalry, but Leeds fans are not delusional like Arsenal fans. Leeds fans are more like hateful fans. These are hateful fans, right? But we don't have to come across Leeds fans because Leeds are hardly ever in the Premier League and they're not competing with Man United, Arsenal, I guarantee you this. As soon as they win that league title, the first team that they're going to be talking about is Manchester United. The first tweet that they're going to be writing, I guarantee 9 times out of 10, the first team they're going to be talking about is Manchester United. First thing, trust me. Beef, big up, my friend. Hope you're doing well. No, I'm Nigerian. And big up, my friend. PSG v Arsenal final in one go. Ari, a PSG v Arsenal final in one video. How are you? I don't get what you mean by that, but big up, Beef Bully. I hope you're doing well, my friend. It's going to be a corner to PSG just before halftime here, guys. We've got about 8 minutes to halftime. Got a boycott goal, which now he's in Neville's pocket. Nah, I'm not going to boycott him. I agree with what he said about Arsenal. I agree 100% what he said about Arsenal. He was absolutely right. And he was absolutely right about the refereeing display. We'll have to wait and see. I've known him for a while. Thing is, and let's wait and see. I still believe that he'll keep it real. At least I hope so anyway. But yeah, I'm not going to boycott him. But I like the geezer. I think he's all right. He's all right. To me, he's always been cool with me. Almost worked with him. Almost took him to Abu Dhabi, mate. Do you think we will sign anyone? Yeah, of course we will, mate. We will sign. Yeah, in the summer we will. Not now. Chow, what's your thoughts about the rumours Man United going to wear new kit for the last 2 games? Yeah, Bayern Munich are wearing their new kit today, Brian. Bayern are wearing their new kit today. I think we should. We usually used to. I don't think it'll be next game. It might not be next game. I think Man United are going to wear the black kit on Saturday. But after that, the ones at Old Trafford, Man United might wear it. They should wear it. Yeah, promote it. It's available in some stores, already. I've seen it. I've seen it over here in the UAE. But I would never put my money in a Glazer's pocket. That's the thing. That's the thing. Jay, we did well with De Ligt and Mazraoui deals from Bayern and got them both decent prices. Yeah, the problem is that when we signed Mazza, when we signed De Ligt, a Bayern Munich fan came on the channel and he said that De Ligt is injury prone. He'll be all right for a while, then he'll get injured for a long time. And the first season that De Ligt was at Man United, it was fine. He weren't getting injuries and that. Now we've seen it, haven't we? Richard, time to play the youth players the next 3 game style. Richard, I'd like to see a few. It would be nice. It would be nice. And who knows who will unearth, predicted Barca a few weeks back. Beef bully. Yeah, I think a lot of people did. Looking at Arsenal's fixture lists, Arsenal had a very easy route to the final. So Arsenal were more or less going to make it in the final anyway. And PSG are one of the best teams in Europe. No shit, Sherlock. Absolutely. Arsenal had the worst stereotypes about Londoners all wrapped up into one fan base. Yes, mate. Yeah, Gregory. They don't represent all Londoners. Let me just tell you that right now. I'm a Londoner and I don't like Arsenal. When I was a kid growing up at school, everyone supported Arsenal. Everyone supported. Yes, there was 1 or 2 Liverpool fans, maybe a Tottenham fan here and there, but everyone supported Arsenal, right? And I didn't like football in the late 80s, right? I didn't like football. And it was my friend who was a Man United fan who introduced me to football properly. Like my dad's best friend used to try and take me to games. He used to take me to West Ham games back in the day. And he used to try and get me into football, but I never liked it. And that's what I'm talking about. The team that you support kind of picks you. It kind of picks you. You don't pick your team, the team picks you. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, I really like new Blick. I don't buy kits from the Glazers. Sorry, guys. I don't. I promised myself I won't put money in the Glazers' pockets. I'm not going to put money in the Glazers' pockets so the Glazers leave. And that's how every Man United fan should think. If you're serious about this football club, you won't buy any kits. Trust me. Matisse Armani believes that Chelsea can beat Man City in the FA Cup final. They can. They can. Everyone has a chance. I mean, one-off game. Eric Ten Hag beat Man City. Everyone has a chance. Is it likely? No, but they got a chance. Yeah, I don't think they will. I think Man City will win it. I think they'll win it comfortably. It looks good next season. Yeah, shame I won't be buying it. I like the white one better. I like the white and blue one. Have you seen it? I think that looks good. The white, blue, and gold. It's good to see gold on our kit for a change. It's good to see gold. Yeah, this chair is uncomfortable. I need to get a new chair, guys. My ass has gone like, honestly, numb. Guys, here come Bayern. And it's cleared away. You can always bank on Harry Kane getting a goal, though, can't you? Me neither. I haven't been purchased the new shirts in a long time, mate, Joanne. And you know what it is? It's disappointing because I have liked a few of the new shirts. I ain't gonna lie, I've liked a few of them. I wanted them, but I unless it's a gift, which I got the pink shirt, which was a gift for my family on my birthday. Bought it for me. The other gift was the black Man United jacket, which is still in London. I didn't even bring it here. That was a gift as well. I never bought one. Jay, Josh Harrop has the best record as a United player. 1 game, 1 goal, 1 win. I remember it under Jose Mourinho, buried it in a corner. Good goal it was. Never played again. Nicky, supporters want City to win the league and to lose in the Champions League. Ray Wilkins played for a London club called Queen's Park Rangers. Ray Wilkins died, God rest his soul, at the hospital I worked in St. George's Hospital in London when I was working there. And he's a Man United legend. I don't know why you mentioned him, Ray Wilkins. Everyone knows who Queen's Park Rangers is. They're a former Premier League club. Ever heard of Les Ferdinand? Ever heard of Trevor Sinclair? Everyone who knows football knows who Queen's Park Rangers are, QPR. Yeah, Ray Wilkins was a legend. Played for Man United briefly as well. Yeah, I was working at the hospital when he passed away that time. Cleared away. Bayern looking to get something before halftime. I do think Kane's going to score. Every time you look at Kane, you know he's going to get a goal. He's always in the right place at the right time. Good little back heel there. Here come Bayern. Good chance. It's going to be 1-1 here. No, saved brilliantly. Thought that was going to be 1-1. Musiala there. Here come Bayern again. Bayern have started waking up here. Oh. Musiala again, but that has just gone wide. So close. Just needed a bit of bend in it. He needed to finesse it into the corner. He needs to finesse it in the corner. Guys, we've got a minute basically to halftime. Probably be about a couple of minutes. There was a injury time. Musiala, the one that got away for England, well, thanks to Gareth Southgate. Not only Musiala, Sam, Elise too. Musiala and Elise should be playing for England. If it wasn't for Gareth Southgate, they would already be playing for England, mate. Can you believe it? That shows you how incompetent Gareth Southgate was. He never picked them. He could have gave Olise and Musiala a cap. Musiala played for under 21s, England. He could have gave them both a cap, and they would be playing for England right now. However, England have got good players too. But, you know, Musiala, Elise definitely would have been amazing. Over the bar from Bayern Munich. Bayern are starting to get back in the game a little bit. They need a couple of goals here. It's 2 minutes of injury time, guys. 2 minutes of injury time. Long ball kicked out. It's going to be a throw into Bayern. Yeah, there's teams with class and there's teams without class. I think Arsenal don't have any class. I think the way they acted at full time as well yesterday, it just represented their lack of class for me. It just represented that they got no class, you know, in my opinion. Guys, we need to get up as many people as possible. Guys, don't forget to smash a like on the video, subscribe to the channel. And guys, I will be doing the watch-alongs for the World Cup. So I need as many of you guys here as possible. This is the place to be, of course. Hi, Sal. Shit referee tonight. Was one yesterday. I think he was the worst referee I saw ever yesterday. I don't think it was a handball, though. It wasn't a handball for Bayern. Because it was the guy's back was to the play. So you can't give a handball for that. I don't think he's done that badly. Yesterday was bad. 2 penalties there, blatant penalties. You can't give a penalty. You can't give a penalty if someone has like their back to goal and they're doing this, and then someone kicks it with your back to goal and it goes hits your hands. So it's meant to be intent. Here come PSG. PSG get another one. You can't help thinking that'll be curtains for Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich need the next goal, definitely. It's going to be a foul. Yeah, they definitely need the next goal, Bayern. 2 minutes of injury time up, guys. Varus Killer, yellow card. Yeah, don't get a red card. Guys, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. We don't want anyone missing the final. We don't want any red cards, guys. No red cards. You don't want them winning the final. You know what I mean? PSG will be surgical with it in the final. They always discipline teams that play the haram ball. Exactly, they do. Big up, Loki. What's going on? Let's say everyone in the chat. Lisa, why do you want Bayern to win? Do you want Arsenal to win the Champions League? Do you honestly want Arsenal to win the Champions League? Arsenal beat Bayern this season 3-1. No, not for me. Referee's been good tonight. Referee's been good tonight so far. Referee's been strong. Mark Cucurella. Next move will be probably to Barcelona. Probably. Yeah. Between Arsenal and between Bayern and PSG, halftime, guys, 1-0 to PSG. Between Bayern and PSG had the most chance to beat Arsenal. And that's all I care about. You want Arsenal to win the Champions League? No to Arsenal to win. Do you want them to win or you don't want them to win? So if you don't want them to win, you don't want Bayern to win. Trust me, because Arsenal will beat Bayern. Trust me. PSG would tactically school Arsenal. Look what PSG did last season to Inter Milan. You know? Nobody wants Arsenal. What do you think of Edison, the Man United are interested in? Spoke about him this morning. He's not the most exciting player that we're linked to. I don't think he's my first choice midfielder. He's a good player, don't get me wrong, but he's playing in Italy. He's playing at Atalanta. And Atalanta haven't played well this season. And haven't played well for a couple of seasons, to be honest with you. In my humblest of opinion, I think they're better midfielders out there. Right? I know he's only going to cost 45 million. You know what I mean? But I would go, they're much better midfielders out there for me. Mandem, you know well that if Arsenal score and get first against Bayern, they'll put the most criminal low block ever witnessed and scumbag in our win. They've shown it time and time again, and they'll prefer scamming wins. Exactly. And they'll try and scam a win. They'll try and scam a win against Bayern. PSG, you can't do that for me. PSG, you can't just sit back. PSG will open the scoring and they'll win. They're a much better team. Better midfield, everything. Do you think Cole Palmer will sign for Man United? At this moment in time, if he goes, he's not going to, for the price they want, no. For the price they want, no. They're going to want about 100 million for Cole Palmer. He's worth about 50 at the moment. He's not performing well. You know, but then again, you could argue that the Chelsea model, the Chelsea football team, they're a bad place to be. Do you know what I mean? And it is about that as well, of course. Guys, we're waiting for the second half. Hope you're all well. Thank you, everyone who's joined me today, guys. Really appreciate everyone. Thank you. 1-0. PSG were bad, Arsenal. Look, guys, look, Bobby. If Arsenal beat PSG, regardless how they win, I would applaud Arsenal and say, well done. You beat everyone, well done. But I will be supporting PSG or Bayern in the final like it was Man United for one day only. Like it's Man United. I will be supporting PSG and Bayern like religiously. So do you need to read any magazines? Because inside United nowadays are every quarter than monthly. So do you read any? I don't read magazines, mate. No, I haven't read magazines for years, my friend. I do look online though. And that, bear me a second, guys. Yeah, I haven't read a magazine since Match Magazine way back when. Was it Match Magazine? Way back, all the way back. Look, guys, look, you know what, Bobby? In my lifetime, I've never seen Arsenal win a Champions League. I haven't seen Arsenal. The only time I've seen Arsenal come anywhere close to a European trophy was the Cup Winners' Cup back in 1994, right? And they made a song about that, by the way. 1-0 to the Arsenal and that. And if Arsenal win the Champions League, honestly, I will reevaluate football. I'll reevaluate football. I'll say, what is going on here? How can anyone let this happen? This is what I mean. Man United would never let this happen. Man United would never let Arsenal come close. Never, you know. Okay. Would you take anyone from Burnley, Wolves, or for cheap since they're going down? Not Burnley, no. Wolves, yeah. João Gomez, probably. Andre. Him probably. They got a defender as well. Kichi, isn't it? Good defender. I wouldn't mind taking him. He's not bad. That's about it. Akadore, I might maybe, but yeah, that's about it, I think. Mandem, they talk about Ahmad and Palmer's drop off has also been so bad. Yeah, but the thing with Ahmad as opposed to Palmer's done it on a big stage before. You know, that's the difference between Ahmad and Carl Palmer. Carl Palmer's actually played in the European Championship final, scored a goal. Carl Palmer's actually turned up in games, big games. Ahmad has not. You know, when has Ahmad really turned up? You know, I'm talking about properly in a big game, you know. I used to subscribe to several magazines and they're just gone now. Can I be honest, Gregory? I do miss magazines. I think there was a thing about magazines. Like I used to collect a magazine called Match Magazine. I actually had every single Match magazine from 1993 all the way up until about, I think it was 2004. Every single episode, every week, I used to have it. Nowadays, they don't have magazines anymore. I will never be able to watch my rivals to win anything ever. If you do, you are not real fans. I will never be able to watch my rivals to win anything ever. If you no, Arsenal are a massive rival, right? And people don't understand that. Really don't understand what Man United's history, right? And Arsenal, especially Arsenal, how they feel about Man United, how Arsenal hate Man United as well. You know what I mean? And yeah, I'm being honest, guys. It will be a travesty to football if Arsenal win. That's all I'm saying. It will be a travesty to football, and yeah, it'll make me contemplate a lot of things. Trust me, it made me contemplate a lot of things. Definitely, yeah. All right, it's still 1-0 to anyway. 1-0 to PSG at halftime, guys. PSG at the moment are 6-4 up on aggregate. Bayern need 2 goals. Remember, away goal doesn't count anymore. So if they get 2 goals and they win 2-1, it goes to extra time. It could go to penalties, guys. Mandem, do you think that this year's final will break the record for the most hate-alongs ever? Yes, Mandem, because I'm doing one and I don't usually do hate-alongs. And I want every single person in this great community to join me together in matrimony for that hate-along. I want an epic generational hate-along, and I'm going to connect the dots with every single content creator out there to make sure that we are hating along, a unified hate-along, guys. Every single one should hate us. 442 was a really good. It was very good, Loki. But I had the first episode. I think the first episode had Terry Venables on the front. Do you remember? I had that episode. I did like it. Yeah, it was like a new generation sort of magazine. It was a little bit of expensive for me back then. I used to get Match magazine because it was cheaper. It was like 79p, 90p. Then it went to £1. Yeah. Champions League saying you'll never win alone. It belongs to Arsenal. Belongs to Arsenal. Champions League, you'll never win alone. Sing to belong to Arsenal. Champions League, you never walk alone doesn't belong to Arsenal. It belongs to Liverpool. It belongs to Man United. You know that? Do you know that? Do anyone know that You Never Walk Alone originated from Man United? Man United were the first team to sing it. No one knows that. Liverpool adopted it, and then Celtic started singing it. Then Dortmund started singing it. Germany started singing it. Man United had it first. People don't know that, but they did. Research it. It has nothing to do with Arsenal. I don't know what you talk about Arsenal. Arsenal have nothing to do with You Never Walk Alone. Yeah. But if you research history, Man United were the first team to sing "You Never Walk Alone" in a football context. "You Never Walk Alone" was not a football song either. It was on stage. I've forgotten who sang it, but it was an American song, and it was on stage, and it was adopted by football. It was adopted by football. Yeah. See, you learn something on Stretford Post. You know. The only stream where I don't need to look at Google to get my information. There you go. No Google for me. Straight off the knowledge. Right. That's what it's all about. I mean, I'll never sing "You Never Walk Alone." I mean, you'll never sing. I don't think anyone will sing "You Will Never Walk Alone" now because it belongs to Liverpool now. But what I'm saying is that it was an actual Man United song at the beginning. People don't want to admit that, but it was, and Liverpool adopted it. They made it theirs. They can have it. It's what makes them them, isn't it? But that's what. Look at Arteta. What Arteta did. Yeah, Arteta. I know Arteta put it in the training field. He put the "Never Walk Alone" in the training field so they can psychologically get used to Anfield. Such a loser, honestly. He sings. It means the way people sing to Arsenal, champions of Europe. You've never seen that since they never won it. What's that got to do with "You Never Walk Alone," man? Yeah. Makes no sense, man. Manda's having a stinker these 24 hours. But yeah, look, what I would say, I'm only joking. What I would say is, yeah, no matter, "You Never Walk Alone," the historical thing of that song, bad. If you know who used to sing it and how it went around and it eventually ended up at Liverpool and Celtic and Dortmund, champions of Europe, you never sing that. I get you, yeah. I get you though, Ryan. I know what you mean though. I know what you mean. I read it wrong myself. It's champions of Europe. You never seen that. Don't know why I'm thinking about "You Never Walk Alone." I mean, so I was talking about that today, and someone's telling me, "Oh, yeah." I was talking to someone in Scotland, and he was like, "Oh, yeah." Over here in the UAE, and was talking about we are actually talking about "You Never Walk Alone." That's why it's in my head, but I know what you mean. Champions of Europe, we never sing that. Yeah, they will never sing that. They should have changed the United walkout. "This is the one" to "Made to Stone." I don't like "This Is the One." I don't like any of them. I think they're soft, happy songs. This is the one. This is the one. This is the one. This is the one. It's rubbish. There's no motivation in that song. There's no mate. I think Man United needs something better. But I get it. Did you ever read United We Stand little magazine? No. Don't like any of them, mate. I don't like Andy Mitten. I don't like any of those elitists, mate. They judge everyone and think they know better than everyone. Arteta got too many silly gimmicks. If it's a pro, yeah, because I was thinking of that as well. The "Never Walk Alone" in the training field as well. But yeah, I know what Charles saying. They're never seen that. I hope they don't sing that ever. Pro getting loads of money. You can't muster the strength to do your damn job. I don't know what to tell you. Exactly. I mean, that dance yesterday, that really annoyed me. I think it annoyed a lot of people. Spurs are also worried about Arsenal to win the double. I just believe that Arsenal are going to lose the final. I hope that West Ham do something amazing on the weekend. It's not over, guys. They're acting like the final doesn't exist. Let me tell you something, guys. They're acting like the final doesn't exist. But if they lose this final, they're going to be crying, man. They're going to be crying. It's going to be painful for them. If they lose this final, Daryl, PSG will win it. I can't see anyone other than PSG winning this game. That final, I think if it's Bayern, there's more of a chance for Arsenal, even though I think Bayern will win. But there's more of a chance for PSG to beat Arsenal. There's more of a chance. I just think thinking about company and thinking about Luis Enrique, for example, the two managers there, Yapstam's a legend, mate. Yapstam. He's better than Van Dijk, by the way. Yapstam is better than Van Dijk, by the way. He's better than Van Dijk. Got a little bit in my head. All right, massive half this one, guys, to determine who's going to play Arsenal in the Champions League final. Guys, I'm being honest, guys, on the 30th of May, I think that's when the final is. I need everyone in the community to get together for this epic hate-along, right, between Arsenal and whoever. The attack PSG have is a joke. It's just so, it just works. It's just so fluid. You know, it's so fluid. And whoever they bring on, and they could bring on Gonzalo Ramos, or they could bring on Gonzalo. They could Barcola. They could bring on Barcola. You know, Barcola if they like. They've got this fluidity about them, which is crazy. To me, the George Best song is the best. I like the Solskjaer song, I'll be honest. You are my Solskjaer, my only Solskjaer. You make me happy when skies. I like that, actually. What's the other song? We didn't have many songs, really, for players. We had Man United songs, but for players, who are Eric Cantona? 1 Cantona, 2 Cantonas. The Christmas Cantona is good. Who are Eric Cantona? But the Christmas Cantona is good as well. You know, there's another one, though, guys. There's another one. Park, wherever you may be. I'm not going to sing it because it's bad. Jason Park. But yeah, there's a couple of more, you know, there. Diego, whoa, Diego, whoa. He comes from Uruguay. He made the Scousers cry. Or Vieira, whoa, Vieira, whoa. He plays for Arsenal, and Arsenal won fuck all. Absolutely. And that is what's going to happen this season, mate. And we're going to be singing that. PSG have just a squad of high IQ player with world-class touch, unbelievable team with zero egos. Exactly, Tony. Thank you, mate. Thank you, mate. Very good team, tactically astute, IQ, determination, fitness as well. I think they've got big fitness as well. Ciao. Do you think Schmeichel is a United legend? For some fans aren't, because he joined the City instead of go abroad. Yes, he is. I don't care about his City. I don't like it that he went to City, but City were crap then. It means nothing for me. Peter Schmeichel will always be the greatest goalkeeper to ever play for Manchester United, and he'll always be a Man United legend. And that's it. Like, the rivalry then with Man City wasn't one of intensity. You know, we hated Man City, but it wasn't one of intensity. So, yes, it was a bad decision from Schmeichel, but Schmeichel admits that himself. But I wouldn't hold it against him. He will always be a Man United legend. You know, absolutely. Big up Low-Key. Big up Chow. I know that will come out of your mind, Sal. That part, I know, Low-Key. I can't sing that. It's bad. It's bad, actually. It was a joke. It was a joke, but, you know, yeah, it was a bit offensive. To be honest with you, that part song, it is a bit offensive. But Man United fans didn't mean it like that. It was, you know, it's just a bit of tongue in cheek, a bit of fun, you know. What about this? But it basically talks about Jason Park, and then could be worse, could be Scouse eating rats in your council house, basically, and that's what it goes, you know. As soon as Mbappe left, they clicked better. Yeah, the Galacticos, and this is what I liked about PSG and Luis Enrique. Luis Enrique ain't a Galacticos manager. A lot of these players that play for PSG now, not many people knew who they were a couple of years ago. Do you know what I mean? And what Luis Enrique has done is he's so underrated. He brought these players together, these young players together, and he built a team, you know, a team. And he's done so well to do that. That's why I like Luis Enrique. I rate him so highly. Greg, going up to the spear in the sky. That was a good one. I like that. So I actually like Adamant. So I actually like that one. If we're going to win a die, and we're going to go Georgie Best, that one, yeah, the Georgie Best. But I actually like that song. I've never been a sinner. I never sinned. All right, you know, yeah, but George Best is. And the thing with George Best, right, what people don't know is that only a percentage of George Best's highlights have been recorded. You know that? Only a percentage. We've only seen clips of George Best. Now, I know people, there's one who lives here in Abu Dhabi. I know people who have seen George Best play, you know? And they said to me, like, what you've seen on the TV, it's completely different. What's going on with the PSG player here? I hope he's okay. Who is it on the floor? We need everyone fit for that Arsenal game. Every single player needs to be fit for that Arsenal game. Yeah, I think, Greg, lots of people are very sensitive these days. You can't really sing these things, you know. So the Park song, it goes, park, wherever you may be, you eat in your own country, could be worse, could be scouse, eating rats in your council house. Duh, duh, duh. So we can say that, though. We can say that, eating rats in the council house. We definitely could say that. Yeah. I think that's one of my best ones. Yeah, it has to be. But yeah, I do get the bad thing about it. Yeah, but you know, what I would say is, I'm a mixed race guy. I'm like the United Nations, so I've got so many different races in me. You know what I mean? But and I enjoy a bit of banter. And someone makes fun of me, I enjoy it. I don't care. I'm rude sometimes. That's how I am. You know, I've got a little bit of a temper sometimes. That's the way I am. I don't care. You can't change it. You know what I mean? That's to do with my upbringing. But you know what I would say is that I like a bit of banter, and I think people have got a little bit sensitive these days. I think people are getting so sensitive. As long as it doesn't cross the line, I think it's all right. You know. What I don't like is people using things to try and justify things, you know, at the end of the day, you know, trying to use sinister things and stuff to try and justify. The song by Tony Holiday called These Are the Dreams I'm Made Of. Yeah, on the Promised Land, a movie about Manchester. Yeah, that was a good one, Samuel. Very good. We got some great ones. That was a good movie. I'm looking forward to the Man United treble movie, by the way. I'm looking forward to that. That's coming on Netflix soon. Is it Netflix or Amazon Prime? One of them. But I'm looking forward to that, because hopefully it would do a proper story about Man United. Because not many people understand Man United, right? I go on various channels and they don't understand the history of Man United. You know, and some people have been damn right insulting about Man United, you know, and even on other channels, and because they don't really understand it. Now, my biggest thing about football, right, is research football. If you're going to speak about French football, Italian football, if you're going to speak about NFL in America, you're going to speak about, you know, anything, any sport, and you want to support it, and you want to have you want to make content creation about that sport, right? Make sure you research the sport. Make sure you research the history, because the history is very important. It's very important, you know. And I've been on some people's channels, and I've almost locked off. I've almost turned it off, right? I've almost turned off the actual stream. I've almost left the stream because I've said something about Sir Matt Busby, and they've said something rude, you know. And I'll be like, nah, man. In my head, I think I should just lock off this clown. You know what I mean? Honestly, it'd be real. You know what I mean? Because if you, I was raised on Man United, and you know, there's certain limits you can't do with Man United. You know what I mean? And I would say this to anyone, you know. And if anyone makes fun of the Busby babes or Sir Matt Busby, that's it for me. I will switch off and leave that stream. I would, you know, if I ever hear that. You know, I heard it once, and I had a go at him and stuff like that. And, you know, we understand that. People need to show respect to Man United, because Man United were the pioneer. Here come pioneers of English football, you know, in Europe and everything. And the disrespect Man United get is unbelievable. You know, here's Harry Kane. Straight at the goal kick, straight at the defender. Sign on with hope in your heart. You never get a job. Yeah, I know that one, definitely. People get very upset. Feed the Scousers. Let them know it's good. I like that one. Feed the Scousers. Let them know it's Christmas time. They get upset. Yeah, it's a bit of banter, man. Man United, I tell you what, musically, with chants and everything like that, I think Man United are the most creative. I think they're the most creative fan base there is. Honestly, I'm not being biased. I think Man United are the most creative fan base. Mark Bosic was very lazy and had loads of injuries at Man United. He follows me on Twitter. I spoke to him the other day. He signed for Man United twice. The The second time he signed for Man United, the first time he was better than the second time because the second time he did look a little bit unfit. I don't know why. It just seemed like pedestrian. He's just very pedestrian. I don't know why. He signed for Man United the second time, and I always thought he was a good goalkeeper, but not on a level of Schmeichel, of course. So Matt Busby was a sergeant in the army. Yeah. So Matt Busby's a legend, mate. And anyone like survived the 58 Munich disaster, mate. You know, I've been on channels where people don't understand the legacy. They don't understand it. Right. We go to Munich every year with Bayern Munich fans and this and that to show our respects to the fallen heroes, you know, and stuff like that, of the Busby babes and things. You know, we do that every year. You know, people don't understand the legacy and the history. You know, we'll drink tea to Eric King and the King. He's the leader of our football team. He's the greatest centre forward ever see. Yeah, well googled, Greg. Gerg's on the Google. That's why he's having little spaces in between. Google, Greg. Keep googling on. I'm talking about the Busby babes here, man. Yeah, so that's what I mean. You know what I mean? That's why we go to Munich every year. If there was a thing, right? If I went to an NFL game, an NBA game, or anything like that, and someone told me something about a historical event that happened to that basketball team or that American football team or whatever sport it was, rugby, cricket, whatever it is, right? If someone told me about a historical event, I would respect it. You know, I would respect it. But there's some people out there, because they hate Man United for some reason, they don't respect Man United. They don't respect the history and heritage. But what they don't understand is that this was a human level disaster. You know what I mean? And what Man United went through. And if it wasn't for that, Man United would have went on with Champions Leagues and things like that. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, but Gregory, you know, one thing I'll say, Greg, when we're talking about the Busby babes, we cut down the songs now. You know, that was a long time ago now. We're talking about the Busby babes, mate. And you're going on about Cantona songs and stuff like that. It's disingenuous, Gregory. If you love the football club, it's disingenuous. You know, that's what I'm saying. You know, I'm talking about the football club, not music and songs that you Googled. You know, yeah. But yeah, you know what I mean. I don't need to look at them on my iPhone. I know them by heart. Here we go. Here comes PSG. Good save by Neuer. Big up everyone on the stream, guys. Don't forget to smash a like on the video. "56 minutes gone." I trust your spelling, Greg. Your spelling's not bad. Oh, good save for your spelling's fine, Greg. I've never seen you not unspell something properly. I think your spelling's quite decent, mate. Here come Bayern, though. Bayern need to move. They need 2 goals here. Elise on the right-hand side. It's collected by the goalkeeper. It's collected by the goalkeeper. I have to admit, the new Bayern shirt, this is the new Bayern Munich jersey. This is 2026-27 jersey for Bayern Munich. I think it's very plain. I don't think there's anything great about it, to be honest. I think it's very plain in my humblest of opinion. Anyway, here come Bayern Munich. Here is Diaz. Diaz on the ball. Takes him on, cuts in, makes the run, and it's going to go out for a goal kick to PSG, guys. A goal kick to PSG. PSG are looking good for their money for the final on the 30th of May. At the moment, they're 1-0 up, 6-4 on aggregate. Bayern Munich still need 2 goals to equalise. No away goals anymore. Couple of big saves from Manuel Neuer in this half. Could have been dead and buried, but couple of big saves. The funniest thing about Arsenal fans, though, bringing it back to Arsenal fans, is Arsenal fans are saying who they prefer to play. Like they're going to beat any of these teams. You know, they do make me laugh, honestly. That was close. Big up everyone, guys. Thank you so much, guys. If you haven't smashed the like already, what are you doing? Come on, guys. Let's smash the like. Let's get those likes up, guys. Let me just sort this out. I don't think it's going to be 3-3 somehow. That was my prediction. I don't think it's going to be 3-3 today. Yeah, there was some like disturbances on my stream. He hasn't had a good game today, surprisingly enough. Ciao. Big game, isn't it? He played well in France, hasn't played well today. He needs to play well. They got half an hour to save themselves here. Bayern Munich in the Champions League. They got half an hour. It's still 6-4 in aggregate. They still need 2 goals. Clearance here towards Kane. Bayern have started this half very well. It looks like PSG have gone a little bit pedestrian this half so far. They haven't really come out of the blocks. They haven't really come out of the blocks, to be honest. PSG. Cross comes in, blocked. Diaz. And straight at the keeper. Straight at the keeper. Poor shot. Good piece of skill that was by Bayern. I think it was Kimmich with a poor shot, was it? Was it Pavlovic? Here's PSG, though. Yeah, it's been a very good couple of ties. This really and truly should have been the final. This should have been the final. It's a travesty that, you know, it was Arsenal in the final, you know. This should have been the final, definitely. You know, over these 2 games, they should have just ended it, you know. Well played there. Great play. He's on the wing. Doué. That was good play. Very good play. Oh, man. It's a late one again. Be interested to see what Man United do at the weekend, though. What type of team we play. Arsenal are like a Chihuahua and a Jack Russell. Yeah, mate. Sam, Arsenal are all mouth, mate. All mouth. Arsenal fans are just the biggest mouths without any substance. Greg, is it Elise or is it the man he is playing? Elise's having a poor game today. I don't know why, Greg, but he's not playing well today. Maybe the pressure's getting to him. Still a young lad, however. Was that a free kick to PSG? No free kick to PSG there. Didn't give anything. Nothing given. Nothing given there. We've got about 27 minutes of the game gone to go, guys. At this moment in time, it is PSG going to the final. At this moment in time, it's PSG in the final. Oh, good save. Almost 2-0. It's going to be a corner. Good save. Manuel Neuer has kept him in the game so far. Doué with a great strike. Good save. Right on the hand. That's a good save for Manuel Neuer. That was almost 2-0. Very close to 2-0. Barcola's coming on. Dembele's coming off. Dembele with a crucial goal. But Barcola's coming off on. Another very talented player, guys, Barcola. Very, very talented player. You see, with PSG, they've got a squad, man. They've got a really good squad. A really good squad. Bayern Munich are making a change as well. You know what, Reneso? Mr. Reneso. You know, Reneso, you thought like me. You just been thinking like me just now, mate. Great minds think alike. Because I was thinking the same. I was thinking that if this ends 1-0, they'll say, oh, yeah, look at this game. It wasn't very exciting. But what they don't understand is that technically this game has been much, much better. You know what I mean? This game has been much, much better than yesterday's. Yesterday's was a bore fest. This game is between two very, very good sides that, and there's been quality goalkeeping. There's been good passages of play, chances at both ends. They don't have a leg to stand on. I mean, this should have been the final. You know what I mean? Yes, he did, Sam. He used to play before he played for Man United, he used to play for PSG, PSG, yes. Before PSG became PSG, they are now. Here come PSG, though. Poor that. Should have got the cross in. Upamecano with a good defending there. 25 minutes to go, guys. I think PSG are tiring a little bit, I think. Now, I've seen a few players fall down. They look a little bit tired, some of them. Here to Kane. Back here to Kimmich. Back to Kane. Kane's in the box. Olise. Get the crossing. Get the crossing. And it's going to be a goal kick to PSG. They're not going to do anything like that. PSG are defending well, to be honest. They're defending well today. They look solid. Substitution for Bayern Munich. Guys, Stanisic is coming off and Tara coming off. Davies and Kim is coming off. So Bayern Munich, I don't know why Davies didn't start the game, but Bayern Munich are playing Davies now more of an attacking fullback. But this player kept it on. Linked Min, he was linked to Man United, wasn't he? for a while. Gregory, the more I watch PSG, the more my mind is made. United should acquire Luis Enrique. Gregory, you know it, but they won't do it. Greg, he's good. I'm resigned to the fact Carrick could get the job, and that's it. And I will support Carrick, and that's it. I don't think they're going to get Luis Enrique. They should, but they won't. Because Luis Enrique tactically is a master. You look at this game, you know, chance of Bayern, good save. See, this game here, right? There's a lot more chances. There's a lot more quality in this game. There's a lot more than the Arsenal game yesterday. You know, there's a lot more quality than the game yesterday. Everything about it. It does just because they don't put the ball in the back of the net. Well, but Bayern Munich need to do something. They've got 22 minutes to save their Champions League ambitions. They're 6-4 down on aggregate. Here's Elise cutting in where he's dangerous. Straight at the goalkeeper again. Has Terry become Arsenal's lawyer? I don't know, mate. I don't know. He does gaslight Arsenal a lot. He does. I don't dislike Terry, but yeah, he does gaslight Arsenal a lot. He does it, isn't he? I think he plays the game. He plays the game, doesn't he? So yeah, he knows that the social media following of Arsenal is quite potent, and he gaslights people, and he's like he gets it, and he knows what he's doing, innit? And that's what he does, innit? You know, it gets interaction. So I don't like Arsenal, but the gaslighting. Terry's all right, man. He's all right, man. He's always been all right. He's always been. I've known him for a long time now. He's all right. Oh, right. And the only thing I disagree with is the gaslighting of Arsenal. I think the too much gaslighting of Arsenal, because I have my experiences with Arsenal. You know, I have my memories of Arsenal. And if you supported Man United for a very long time, you would know, that Arsenal fans don't like United. They hate United. Let me tell you that right now. You'll never get an Arsenal fan talking high about Man United. Here come PSG though. Kvaratskhelia. Can they wrap up the game here? Kvaratskhelia. Oh, another good save. It's another good save. Was it a save? That's Chow, trust me. Arsenal should not make up 90% of your content. That's what I would say. You know, if you're a Man United fan, should not make up 90% of your content. And that's why I say humbly, as a Man United fan who's had season tickets, been to well over 500 games, around the world, traveling from London every single week. I wasn't just like one of those ordinary London Man United fans who didn't go to games. I actually traveled around the world and watched Man United, right, from a young age. You could talk and you could defend certain clubs, but your content shouldn't make 90% of it, I would say. And that's what I'll say. Who does like the Gunners? Arsenal fans only. Arsenal fans only. 18 minutes to go, guys. Here comes Diaz. United fans don't attack strangers on the PSG subway trains. No, they don't. I've been to Europe a few times, Gregory, right, with Man United, right? I've been to a lot of games in Europe, right? And generally, Man United, we never have problems because we're respected. We never have problems. Other teams, they do, you know? Oh, you know, has London been the United fan base's headquarters of a long period of time? Has London been the United fan? No, not really. There's Man United fans all around England and UK. It's not just London. There's Man United fans all over. But when I started supporting Man United, nobody supported Man United. Let me tell you that right now. When I started supporting Man United, nobody. When I said I supported Man United, people thought, "Are you crazy?" Because when I started supporting Man United, it was before Man United was successful. You know, it was before Alex Ferguson won anything. Before, I'm talking about, I was at the 1990 FA Cup final, you know, when he first won his first trophy for Man United. Do you know what I mean? So that's how long ago I'm talking about, you know, and it's before anyone started supporting United. So good, but buying a Manchester United shirt in London, they sell them everywhere, mate. What do you mean, Greg? Man United shirts are everywhere. I have noticed a trend change though. Kvaratskhelia, chance. Back out here, PSG looking for the second goal. That is definitely wrap up the game. Oh, just wide. Just wide there from Doué. Just wide. Unlucky. 15 minutes to go, guys. PSG are making 2 changes here. Doué's coming off. Thank you, everyone who's joined me today, guys. If you haven't smashed the like already, smash the like on the video if you could be as kind. Thank you so much. Fabian Ruiz is coming off. On comes Hernandez and Lucas Beraldo has come on for PSG. PSG have got a big squad. Got a massive squad. They've got quality players from top to bottom. Free kick to Bayern. I need to get up. My ass has gone numb. I just wait. I got to start standing up. I got to start standing up to do these streams, you know. I got to start standing up to do these streams. I think I should stand up to do these streams. I've not stand up before. I think I should stand up. Maybe I should get a treadmill. What do you think? Stand up on these streams. Get up, stand up for your rights. All right. See, this is under my seat. Yeah, my other chair. I haven't got my ordinary chair. I haven't got my ordinary chair, so it's broke. I have to get another one. Bayern have got only 13 minutes to go, guys, to save their Champions League aspirations. Arsenal fans are demanding a goal challenge if we win the challenge. Unbearable fan base. So, yeah, I know. I spoke about it earlier, Charles. They They're acting like they're the only ones to ever go unbeaten. Man United have been unbeaten in the Champions League twice. But you know what? Look, they're already thinking about a golden Champions League. They got to win the Champions League first. Don't they understand? They have to play that final first. They're acting like they've won it already. This is why I would tell PSG, or most likely PSG at the moment, I would tell PSG players, look at this, look at what they're doing. They're already planning for a gold Champions League trophy. I would start Aiden Heaven against Sunderland. Would you bring on Assange as a substitution? I would like to see Kokunki or something play. I'd like to see a youngster get a chance. A decade ago, my brother was on a family trip to England and he wanted to bring me something back. He went to 6 stores before finding a Manchester United jersey. He enjoyed reminding me. Well, he don't know where to look. Man United jerseys are everywhere, Gregory. I don't know where your brother is inclined to look, where he was looking. But Man United shirts are everywhere, mate, especially back then. You wouldn't get away from Man United shirts, mate. Man United shirts are everywhere. I mean, if he couldn't find a Man United shirt, he's probably not looking very far, because Man United shirts will be everywhere, Tony, get an IKEA and upgrade your footstool, Sal. No, mate, I ain't got the money for that. What do you think? I'm a content creator. Do you think I'm a millionaire? But one thing is, I need an arse replacement because it's gone numb now. No, my real chair, I've lent it to my missus, because she's doing online lessons at the moment. She's a teacher. She's doing online teaching at the moment because over here in the UAE, they've turned to online teaching because we all know what's going on. Right. So I've lent her my chair. So I've been kind to my wife. You see, that's what you got to do. That's how they last. That's how relationships last. You know what I mean? Absolutely. 10 minutes to go, guys. 10 minutes to go. 10 minutes to go. Corner to PSG. PSG looking to wrap up this tie, guys. Some may say it's well deserved. I think overall it is deserved. Overall, look in the balance of the two ties. I think there was a couple of moments from Bayern Munich, but overall it just seems like PSG have been in the most control throughout the two legs. I think they've been in control throughout the two legs. Free kick to Bayern Munich. Dangerous position here, about 25 yards out. Foul from Bacola. Bit clumsy from Bacola there. Little bit clumsy from Bacola, but it's a foul and it's a free kick to Bayern Munich. Well, it will put the cat amongst the pigeons. If Bayern Munich get a goal now, it will put the cat amongst the pigeons, definitely. Not really. Not here, Gregory. No, because she had to go back to school. That's why we came back. She had to go back to school. And then because the thing is flared up again, they've gone back to online teaching. So if she didn't come back, she would have got fired, basically. Basically that. So that's why we come back. And went back to online training, online teaching. Yeah. So that's why we were in Italy for 2 months initially. It was very bad then. It's not as bad now, but now they've gone back. She was back at school for 3 weeks in school. Sam, I'm going to take that in June. They have achieved more than Arsenal. Yeah. Simeone has a blood in his hands. He's OG Harambe coach type. Even though he played poor football, right? Sorry, guys. Even though he played bad football, right? Even though he played bad football, they were still unlucky not to get a penalty. I still think that Arsenal should have got a penalty. You know, there was a blatant penalty for Arsenal in that game. That game, a blatant couple of penalties. There was two there. There were two blatant penalties for Arsenal in that game. You know what I mean? Yeah. Harry Kane. Nothing from Harry Kane. Two clear penalties, Chow. Even though they played Harambe, they still should have got something from the game. Oh, good play from Kane. Free kick to PSG. He's not having it, Harry Kane. Harry Kane's not having it. He's not happy. He's not happy at all. Yeah, I think Bayern Munich needs to just go for it now. They just need to go for it. Forget about the tactics. Just get that ball forward. They need 2 goals in 5 minutes. I don't think they're going to get it at this rate. I think I'm commending PSG's defensive display. The defensive display has been quite good, to be honest with you. You know? Yeah, teaching in the UAE, like if you're teaching in the UAE, the mothers of the families of the kids, they spend thousands a year on education over here, and they have to go back to school as soon as possible when these things are going on. Do you know what I mean? And it's one of them things. But you know, mate, I'm brave. We're brave. No, it doesn't. You know, you got to be made of thick skin to do what we do. Anyway, it's going to be a yellow card here. Someone. Don't know what's going on there. Is it going to be another yellow card? No, it's nothing there. It is a yellow card. Is it Pavlovic? Marquinhos yellow card. Marquinhos got the yellow card. There. There's Marquinhos. Bayern Munich need to sign centre backs in the transfer window. Yeah, they do. I do think they're a little bit weak in the centre back position, Sam. I agree. This is why I wanted PSG in the final, because I think they have the biggest chance to beat Arsenal. I think, and Arsenal shouldn't be so confident. You know, I wouldn't be confident if I was Arsenal. Definitely not. Long ball there. And the ball's cleared away. Bayern, oh, it's well controlled there from Bayern. He goes and cuts in. He cuts in. It's a big chance. This time, no, he still ain't got it. Oh, and it's blocked again. They're asking for handball. Bayern are asking for handball. They're screaming for handball there. Nothing given. That was 100 miles an hour, though. Goodness me. 100 miles an hour at his hand. As far as Keelia, though, cuts it wide to Barcola. Barcola's on their left-hand side. Oh, good save. Another save from Manuel Neuer. PSG have more firepower than Bayern. They do. And PSG come across like they got more character as well. I think they have more character. They're more... They have more chance to beat Arsenal, definitely. I've said this for a while now. They definitely have more chance to beat Arsenal. Loki. Attacking football till 90. Crazy from both sides. Exactly, Loki. Exactly. Great game. In a different way. Not like the first leg, but in a different way. Very tactical, fast-paced game. Unlike yesterday's game. Yesterday's game ended 1-0, but it was boring. This game is not boring. This game is quite interesting. You know, lots of movement, lots of attacking play. Oh, here's time. It's got a chance to wrap it up. Oh, Barcola, good. He didn't control it there. He didn't control it. Elise on the right-hand side now. Can Elise make something happen? Not been his best game. Gets a decent cross in there, cleared away. It's only a minute of normal time left, guys. It's going to be interesting to see how much injury time. I don't think there's been much injuries, to be honest. Elise again. Don't think there should be much injury time in this game. I don't know. About maybe 5 minutes, 4 minutes. Cross comes in and it's over. PSG be confident going into that game against Arsenal. Absolutely. If I was a Man United, I'm a Man United fan, right? As people know, if Man United were playing Arsenal in the Champions League final, I'll be like this. I'll be like this. Come on, bring it on. I'll be like that. Honestly, I think PSG should be very confident of winning that final. And if they win that final, PSG comes to Man United. Luis Enrique comes to Man United. Come on, that's what he should do. LB wishes PSG knock out Bayern and the finals Arsenal. That's telling a lot why all fans hate Arsenal. There's a reason. You know, the thing is, Charles, these Arsenal fans think they're hating for the sake of hating. There's a reason we don't like Arsenal fans. There's a reason they're the most disliked fan base. Probably in the country. The most disliked fan base in the country. There's a reason behind that. They're just too delusional to understand. You know what I mean? They think, oh, you're just hating. Oh, you're just hating. No, we're not. 5 minutes as predicted. 5 minutes added on, guys. I thought that's a little bit steep. Maybe 4 minutes, but not 5. Bayern Munich should rate Tottenham Hotspur for Vicky van der Ven and Vuskovic. Some are saying Vicky van der Ven's a bit overrated. I don't know. I don't know. Here they come again, Bayern. Now or never. There's a big chance here. It's now or never for Bayern. This is a chance. No. Straight at the goalkeeper. They haven't really worked the goalkeeper as much. A lot of their shots have been wide of the target. 4 minutes to go of injury time. Jackson just couldn't quite get the control in there. Can they get one goal and make it a little bit more of an interesting for the last few minutes of the game? But PSG are just defending so well here. They're just defending so well. They look so calm and composed. They look so calm and composed. They just look... Nothing's phasing them at the moment. Kvaratskhelia. We got about 3 minutes to go of injury time, guys. It's looking like a PSG against Arsenal final. Loki. They are in the first place in the list of the most hated fan base in England, according to a survey in Daily Mirror. All around the world, mate. All around the world, wherever I've been, the narrative around Arsenal fans is the same thing, that nobody likes them. And I understand why. And anyone who likes them are not Man United fans, to be honest with you. Bruce Pallister, Werder and Vidic, best centre-back partnerships. Yeah, I agree. Stam Johnson as well. Very good. No, don't forget about Stam and Johnson, the treble winning centre back partnership, my friend. Sam, they're the most arrogant and delusional fan space in the world. They are, mate. Two minutes to go. It looks like it's over for Bayern Munich, to be honest with you. It looks like it's going to be a PSG Arsenal final. Looking forward to it. 30th of May. Hate watch is coming, guys. Hate watch is coming. I'm looking forward to it, to be honest. I'm looking forward to it because I want to sit there and support PSG. I might even get a PSG jersey. That's how much I'm going to be supporting PSG in that final on the 30th of May. I've never liked Arsenal. They are deluded. Yeah, they're smug as yeah. They think they're bigger than they are. They think they're bigger than they are. Everyone that plays for them are the best of all time. You know, biggest hate watch ever. Come on. 1 minute to go. Bayern Munich looking, huffing and puffing. Nothing much for Bayern Munich. You see that we PSG supporters in 35. We're all PSG supporters in 35, 35. Yeah, we all are. Ciao. All of us, and we're all going to be here doing a hate watch. Hopefully, we can get some people on the stream as well. We can get some hate alongs. People talking why they hate Arsenal. Tell us why. Why don't you like Arsenal? What have Arsenal done to you? And we'll tell them why. You know, Kane, goal. 1-1. Harry Kane. Guys, it's 1-1. Harry Kane, what a strike. It had to be Harry Kane. He always scores. He always scores. It's 1-1, guys. Harry Kane has equalized. Unbelievable. 6-5 an aggregate, guys. Harry Kane has equalized. What a strike. How long they got? They got about a minute. They got about a minute now. It's not going to be extra time, Chow. It's 6-5 an aggregate. It's not going to be extra time. It's 6-5. Bayern need one more to take it to extra time. Too little, too late, says Loki. Too little, too late. Yeah, I agree, Greg. There are better options out there than Van der Ven. 14 goals in 13 matches for Harry Kane. You see Dembele's face like, oh my goodness me. It's a great finish. It's a great finish. They got to get the ball forward, Bayern. This is over. If they don't get the ball forward, they got to get the ball forward. But it's a good ending to the game, to be fair. It's a good end. Guys, don't forget to smash a like on the way in. Guys, thank you so much. Oh, what's going on there? Yeah, Ephraim, I think he was all right. I think he had to make the substitutions. I just think Harry Kane's just such a world-class striker. He's always gonna score a goal. You give Harry Kane a little inch and he'll just bury it in the back of the net. That's what he does, you know. Sam, I like Carlos Lacaba from Castello Lacaba, you mean, Samuel? Castello Lacaba, is that the one you mean? Yes. The centre-back. Look at that finish. Smacked into the top corner. Great finish from Harry Kane. What's he doing this cramp business now, man? The game's over. He wasted half his career. Yeah, he did, Ryan. I think if Alex Ferguson was in charge, he would have left a little bit earlier. He would have came to Man United, definitely. If Alex Ferguson was in charge. 100%. Waste a lot of time because all that's going to happen is he's going to go off the pitch and he's going to just make things worse. I don't understand why players do this. Because then the game goes on, and the referee can add what he wants to add on. Big up, Danny B. What's going on, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Good to see you, my friend. And it's over, guys. PSG are in the final. PSG will play Arsenal in the Champions League final on the 30th of May, guys. The best team won in the end, in my opinion. In the end, well-deserved from PSG. They go through 6-5 on aggregate. A fabulous game again. Come on, PSG. A fabulous game again. They go to the final to beat Arsenal in the final on the 30th of May. They're not playing Arsenal. They're going to beat Arsenal on the 30th of May, guys. That's what's going to happen. 100%, guys. Absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you so much, Ephraim. Big up, everyone. Guys, look. We are all PSG fans on the 30th of May, let me tell you. For one day only, we are PSG fans on the 30th of May, and we're going to do that watch-along on the 30th of May, and we're going to ensure all our energies together to combine our hate-along. That's what we're going to do, guys. We're going to combine the hate-along. Congratulations to Luis Enrique. Again, reaches the Champions League final. Absolute legend. Built such a good team there. Well played to Luis Enrique. He knows that he's going to win that final. He knows he's going to win it. He knows that. Look, guys, if Man United, right, we're going to play Arsenal in the Champions League final. If Man United were going to play Arsenal in the Champions League final, I would be confident as hell. I'd be confident as hell. If Man United were going to play Arsenal in the final, let alone PSG. I felt PSG were the deserving winners. There was nothing in that game wrong. There was no bad refereeing decisions, nothing there. The only team that was robbed was Atletico Madrid yesterday, when they should have had 2 penalties. This one, there were no penalties. There was nothing going on, in my opinion. But yes, sad for Kane. He won't get his Champions League trophy. Unlucky for Kane. He'll be back next season. He's had a great season, though, Harry Kane. He's had a good season. So yeah, Harry Kane had a good season. Like Arsenal against PSG in the final, guys. Early predictions. Gregory, he does need a new challenge, 100%. He does need a new challenge. He's done everything he has to do at PSG now. Everything he's done at PSG, it's done now. He don't need another challenge now. This is the thing. Man United should be his challenge. What better incentive than taking Man United back to the top? What better incentive? The only team that could beat Arsenal is PSG. I think against Bayern, Arsenal have a chance. Against PSG, you don't have a chance. 2-1, he says. 5-0, says Chow. That would be epic. That would be generational if that happened. That would be generation. That would shut them up forever, guys. Guys, yes, I am, Sammy. I'll see you tomorrow. I always do it every morning. Don't miss Breaking Dawn, of course, unless something goes on. But thank you so much. Definitely. Guys, I want to thank everyone. You're absolute legends. I really appreciate every one of you. Thank you so much for joining me today. It's been amazing. PSG will play Arsenal in the Champions League final on the 30th of May. We are with PSG. We are all Parisians for that day only, guys, on the 30th of May. We will be supporting PSG. You bet ya. Guys, thank you so much, everyone, for joining me. I'm Sal. This is the watch-along between PSG and Bayern Munich. PSG go through 6-5 on aggregate, 1-1 on the night, guys. Bring it on. Bring on the 30th of May. I can't wait for it, guys. Don't know about you. Have a fantastic night, you too, Ephraim. Guys, see you in the morning for Breaking Dawning. Take it easy, guys. Peace.